how Scientology works. I think anyone who's ever been to a decent-sized city has seen free stress test, free personality test, and it's usually something involved with Dianetics and a volcano.
That's one of the tactics they use to recruit people. They have many front groups. You may bump into Scientology on the street that way. You may go to a seminar to learn how to run your business better as a chiropractor or a dentist. You may enter a drug rehab program and find out that it's run by Scientologists. There's many ways you can bump into them that always lead directly to their group.
And I'm going to guess when they bumped into you, hi, are you on drugs? Would you like to quit? Our evil overlord Xenu has a DCA
No.
to the stars that can help you.
No, not quite.
All right, so how does this work?
You'll bump into them and they'll say, well, they'll find your ruin, as they call it. They'll find what's bothering you at the moment. Are you having problems with your wife, with your children, at work? They'll have a course to help you with that. You enter into their courses, and their first courses are cheap. Oh, man, this is easy. $40 for this course to learn how to communicate better? Fine. I can afford $40. And you find yourself being drawn into the group. The courses get more and more and more expensive to the point where you're spending tens of thousands and hundreds of thousands of dollars in Scientology. And all along the way, you are being, your reality is being stripped, and L. Ron Hubbard's reality is being put in its place. It's very slow, it's very insidious, and what they have created is a mind control factory, as far as I'm concerned. L. Ron Hubbard, I believe, was a genius. He was an evil genius. He came up with a way to really slowly get you to agree on small things. Well, I did learn how to communicate in this course, okay, and I can learn more in the next course. All right, I'll take that course. And you start to agree more and more and more with them. You're surrounded by people who are love-bombing you. You are speaking in a new lingo that only Scientologists understand. If you saw the Tom Cruise tape, you know he's talking about KSW and all these other things. You know, you have to have a lot of the video explained to you. Well, that's what's called loaded language, and it's one of the key aspects of what separates a religion from a cult. Loaded language is supposed to create an isolated inside world that outsiders can't understand.
That feeling of belonging and being
right,
better
that's part
than.
of it as well. You do get a superior sense when you're a Scientologist. You are working, especially once you reach the upper levels. And once you get into Scientology, the push is on. You've got to keep moving. You've got to keep on the bridge. You've got to keep going course after course because you want to be an operating Phaeton, as they promise in the OT levels.
Does that mean I get my own volcano?
Excuse me?
Do I get my own volcano in that case?
No, but the reason there is an exploding volcano on the cover of Dianetics and all the ads for Dianetics is in the mid-'60s, L. Ron Hubbard said, if we put the exploding volcano on the cover, people are going to key into this and remember this experience in our past, and they'll have to buy the book. They'll be forced to buy it subliminally, and they'll join Scientology. We haven't explained the volcano yet, but it's an interesting story.
Well, I think people's checks haven't cleared, so I don't know if we can give out that information yet. Now, and plus, I don't have a boat. You're in San Diego. Can I borrow one?
Well, yeah, it's at the marina. Feel free to come by anytime.
All right, but the gist of it is walking into if I walk into, I don't know, the Vatican. Explain your theology to me. I'm going to get a long, drawn-out lecture about the fall of man, the rise of Jesus, and all that fun stuff. If I walk into a mosque, I'm going to get the story of Muhammad and all that. And if I walk into Scientology, I'm going to get a bill.
Right.
For lack of
a steep bill.
A better term. All right, so I'm going to take a break. When we come back, Anonymous. You are trying to persuade the vast minions of the Internet. Some call them hackers on steroids, and some just say the pool's closed. We'll do that, and coming up later, we will take your calls. Mark Bunker is my guest, director, host, creator, XenuTV. And if you want to check it out, it's online, XenuTV.com. We'll be back. It's Mac's World on 98.3 WOW FM.